what do you know? It's Frankie's choice.
On the scale of hand, we want you to do quiz number 1. So, let's see if you choose these DreamWorks or Disney and Pixar movies.
Enter the wonderful world of animation. So, which movie is better? A Bug's Life or Ants?
Ants. I should say Ratatouille.
Pretty high much. Really high much. Really high much.
Finding Nemo. Ooh. Monsters Inc. 44%. I think you might be Madagascar. This is a job for the Incredibles. Are we supposed to go home? Don't you think? I see, you're right. Absolutely. A classic coming-of-age story? Chucky. Tuesdays at 10 on USA and Sci-Fi? I never seen this before. So, we want to pick Toy Story. Okay. Kung Fu Panda. You love cars? Rum. This one's the tough, unique stuff. How to Train Your Dragon. Which movie would you rather? I would say The Cruise. Which movie's better? Ooh, The Prince of Egypt. You might go up. That sure does, because Ed Asner died. Okay, so, last thing. Is it Monsters vs. Aliens? Great, because the 80%'s Inside Out, and now 20% of Monsters vs. Aliens. So get ready for some spooky fun, but it's time for reaction time.
Cartoons.
Frankie, and welcome to Toono This Weekend Reaction Time. But today, it's gotta be monsters. Well, Callie, Evil Callie the Blue Whale. And there's Miguel from RBUK. Jeffy is a vampire. Wait a minute, is this Jeffy? Is a goofy one?
Oh, I'm very ashamed of you.
Okay, and there's Sora in a Monstropolis form. He looks like a monster.
Thanks. I'm still in a unique in its style.
And there's Granny Rose. Hi, my challenge. So today is Monsters University from AniMat's Reviews. Ooh, they really love monsters. Oh, as you can see, that live stream is all about monsters. So just let me know. But we're watching on Black Rhino Rangers coming up soon. So without further ado, let's react to Monsters University. Ooh, I love this song.
Monsters University. When it comes to
Ooh,
the
a
first film,
spooky
Monsters, Inc.,
arm on here.
I find it to be a
What do
little
you
overrated.
know?
One of the
Could
biggest
it be
reasons why I say
something?
that is because of Boo. The movie would use her as a novelty of, oh, look how cute this little girl is, rather
Still
than
got
being
the
an
monsters
actual
in
character.
time.
It
I
just
can't
makes me want
remember,
her to
but I
shut up
can't
and
watch
nail
the
her to
movie
Abu Dhabi.
without a
It's like
doubt.
it's getting the audience's affection
Literally
for the
did.
wrong reasons. But don't get me wrong, though. Despite that, it's still a good film,
Oh,
and I do enjoy
boy,
it.
Jeffy
but I
can't
don't
wait to
think
see a
it's
vampire
Pixar's
or
best
give a
work.
costume. But
But
if
now
you ever
that
seen
Boo's
a
out of
different
the
costume
picture,
from SML,
will this
just
film get a
let me
good
know,
grade from me?
and I'll
Or
decide.
should it have studied a
Thank
bit more before getting ready?
No problem, Jeffy.
Let's find
So,
out.
let's do this. The story.
The story. The movie really stands out when it comes to have a 3-act structure. Each act
Whoa.
tells an entire
Am I
story
a
of its
monster or
own.
what?
The first act is when
Still
Mike
got the
enters
crowd in
RBUK
here.
and is doing well at school while competing against Sully, the popular kid of the class who gets bad grades. The second act is the competition of the scare games, where
Ooh.
Mike and Sully have to be
Pretty.
on the same team with
Still
some
got
rejects
monsters
and
on the
who's
duty
the
this time.
And the third
Still
act,
got
well,
this.
I won't say anything about it since major spoilers are.
What are you costume,
The
Miguel?
first 2 acts
I'm
aren't
a
really that
mummy.
strong, and at
A
times,
mummy.
You know what will happen
And
in
wait,
the
there's
end.
Terry and Terry,
Plus
the
the fact
conjoined
that they
twin
reminded me of
monsters?
several
Or should I
films that have a
say
similar plot line, like
two-headed
the first
monster?
act would remind me a bit of
What a
something like
coincidence.
Billy Madison, while the second act would make me think a lot of something like Happy Gilmore. It isn't
Ooh.
until the third act when
That's
things
a new
really
one,
pick
huh?
up, and it gets to that level of Pixar quality when the plot would get both interesting and creative. But I'm not saying that the other 2 acts are bad.
Ooh.
While the first
I
one
think
is
that
told
might be
decently,
scary.
there are times when the second
Go
one
ahead.
can get
Hey,
engaging
Frankie
as you
Mash,
root
what
for Mike and
doing?
Sully's team.
Well, hi,
It's not
Jeffy.
the best story that
So
Pixar
as you can
think
see,
of,
that the
but
year
you
of
can't
2013
really say
coming
that
out
it's
for
bad.
Monsters University, I know when Chloe remembers at the theaters. But the
The
animation.
If I have to narrow down the movie's strongest aspect, it's that Monsters University is a great example of how Pixar has evolved with their animation over the years, from their beginnings
Ooh,
with Monsters Inc., where
sounds
their
like a
biggest
big
challenge
old
was Sully's fur, to now with
Everything's
MU, where they
creepy
deal with
inside.
every texture in
Roar!
not just fur, but also skin, scales, hard shells, feathers, hair,
Still got the
horns,
monster
leaves,
in need.
wood, metal, you
Little
name
bit.
it, it's in there.
Am
and it
I a
looks
monster
great.
now?
It shows how
No,
they are able to take
not
anything
really
you can think of
necessary.
and able to
Still got
recreate it in the
monsters to
computer
do.
down to the smallest
Do you
detail.
remember the Monsters at Work
Another
is coming
thing
on
that
Disney
stands out
Plus,
about this
but
film
it's
is
now
the
available
character
on
design.
this series,
They did
right?
a pretty good job interpreting younger versions of the characters we've known to love, like Mike, Sully, and Randall. by
Ooh,
making
still
them
got
look
the Dream
smaller
Notebooks.
with
It's
bigger
got a
eyes than
unicorn
how they were in the
hippogriff.
previous film. As for the other
Ooh,
characters,
wait,
they
what?
kept
Is this
the
his
tradition of the
identical
first film of
cheerleaders with different
monsters as
colors?
They were designed by children,
Oh
which is a
my
smart idea for the
goodness.
theme of the movie, but there might be too many characters.
Hey, that's a
in
bird
view.
monster man.
Don't get me wrong.
Birdman?
Each character looks very unique
Yep,
and creative,
everything knows
and
about
they
a bird
do
man.
make the movie
Brock
look very
Pearson.
colorful.
It's a
But
bird
because
man
that
with the
there are
Monsters
so many,
University.
some characters start to look more like aliens more than monsters. But what is great with all these different characters is that it really does complement the character
Sure
animation,
enough.
giving
Sure enough
the
of the
animator
monster.
an
Hey,
endless
that's a
supply of
twin
things to work
monsters,
with.
Terry and Terry.
It really stands out in the second
Yep,
act
I
during
really
the
love
scare
these
games.
conjoined
The only thing I'm not
twins.
satisfied with the animation
What's
is that
the
the setting doesn't
difference?
feel like anything new.
Well, there's not
With the
7,
past and
but
even
that's
future
6
Pixar films,
six
we would
bodies?
go to new places where we've never
Hey,
been
it's my
before,
Kappa
like
team.
life in a view of
Still
a
got the
toy or
team
above,
on me.
outer space, in the air, and even more. Here, we're in a university, and despite that it's for monsters and it does have nice architecture, I feel like I've already
This
been
is
I
just
don't know,
a
maybe that's just me,
mistake.
since I am a college student
What
and I'm used to looking at
is
settings like
that
that.
thing?
But Pixar still did a fantastic
I
job with
know.
the animation nonetheless.
Still got the fur, still got the scales, and these are the characters.
The characters. Like I mentioned before, there are a lot of characters in this movie. But when it comes down to who's important and who we need to
Who's
focus
that
on,
character?
it's pretty simple.
Well, you got
Let's
the
start
monster
off with
in
Mike,
need.
who is a more serious
Still
character
got
than
the
in the
eyes on
first
you.
film, being a smart aleck who always studies despite everyone around him saying that he's not
Hey,
scared.
it's Mike and Sully.
He is well
The two
built
best
and well
team,
written as
I
a
mean, the
character
two
by
best
being
buddies
strong,
in the
either on
whole
his own
world.
or by leading the Kappa team. There's Sully, who's best described
Oh,
as the popular jerk who
still
thinks
got
he's
this
the
one.
best and rather wants to party than study.
Hey, it's that
It
rhino
just
monster.
makes him unlikable and pretty hard to feel for him.
Literally.
Even though
Perhaps.
the movie's trying to.
Perhaps a little bit of
It also
try.
makes it pretty hard to care much for the
I'm
relationship
still-
between
I'm
Mike and
still
Sully,
bit
since obviously
thing.
one's not even trying to make us
I'm-
care. It's
I'm
not
mixed up
until
with
the
this.
second half of the movie where both the relationship and Sully tends to pick up, and we start to feel for both. Then there's Dean Hardscrabble, who's more
Ooh,
the
what's that
antagonist
thing?
of the first act. She's not
That's
fully
Dean
evil,
Hardscrabble.
but she has
That's
an
sort of like a
approach that's similar to
dragon
Maleficent from
scorpion
Sleeping
monster.
Beauty.
Hey,
She's
Sully's
menacing,
Scorpio
but in a
special's
calm
coming out
approach,
on
and
October
we only see
22nd.
her in the shadows,
Ooh, that's
but we
good.
know
Huh.
she's there. For the
I
Scare Games
did
team,
all the
the
time.
only important ones are Uzma Kappa and Roar Omega Roar. The ROR team are the antagonists of the second act,
Hey,
but not as
this
good
is
as
like two
Hardscrabble,
horned
since they are
monsters.
just
This is
the
a-
popular jocks, and we don't focus on
Wait,
them
is
a
this
lot.
is a jock?
In Team Uzma Kappa, which features Art, Dawn, Terry, and Squishy, are more of the
Wait,
comedy
is this
reliefs of
Terry
the movie
Terry?
being the
He's
nerdy
like-
rejects of NU.
Okay.
Even though they're not
So
that funny,
Terry,
it takes a lot
Terry?
of time
I
for
mean,
them to
the
be likable.
Terrys?
Also,
Terry
I won't
twins?
say a lot about this, but you can expect
Perhaps
some great
really
cameos,
not.
and they fit in
Terry
the movie
and Terry
perfectly
is
when
like
they
a
come in.
two-headed monster.
However,
Or maybe
there's
a
one
killing
character
twin
that's
monsters.
just a major lost
Pretty
opportunity
much
for
the
this
same.
movie, and that's Randall. In the beginning, he's shown as Mike's new buddy, and after a while,
Hey, it's a
forget
slug.
about him
What?
instantly.
2 hands?
It would
That's
have been
the-
really
that slug
interesting
is
to
too
see, like, a
slow.
subplot of
It is
how
pretend
he
to be
started
running.
being Mike's friend
Still got
to
imagination,
Sully's
huh?
biggest rival. But all they did with him is just pop up in a few scenes with
Hey,
little to no
there's a, like, a
involvement
mean
with the
monster.
plot. It's hard to care for the
Still got
characters
the
at
need.
first,
Still
but
got
they
the
would
claw on the
eventually get
goblin
memorable
monster.
by time.
I mean the goblin whale. Here we go.
Monsters University is not the most memorable, nor is it one of the best Pixar films. But it's okay with some nice and colorful animation, but a story and characters
got the-
that take a lot of time to get into.
Oh.
If you love Monsters Inc., then you'll probably like
Oh.
NU as well.
Still got this
If
one.
not, or you haven't seen the first movie, then it's best to wait for the DVD.
Oh.
I will say that it does succeed as a prequel to Monsters Inc. Despite Randall's involvement with NU,
Still got it
everything seems to
happening.
fit together and answers a lot of questions we would have from the first
Let's
one,
give it a try.
even the small ones. But don't expect it to be like Toy Story
Ooh.
3, where it was made
But you never
especially
seen
for
that
those who
before.
grew up with the
Go
first film.
check it out. Whoa, I can't believe it. 6 out of 10? Neat. Oh, and speaking of this, Drac will be here for this reaction time. So, sign up! Super Monsters! Well, thanks to you, Frankie. Oh, and thank you for your video. Well, check back next time, because Halloweentoono 2 has begun the next one. So, bye-bye. Well, it's about it. So Frankie Mash is here. So there's only 11 super monsters left.